First time on Sunday Night Football, Minkah Fitzpatrick, Coach Brian Flores going against the Dolphins. What do you think that's going to be like for them as they go up against their former team? Because there's been some bad blood with Flores, and then Fitzpatrick. Dolphins shipped him out of town, and that's its trade. I would make 10 times out of 10 for a first-round pick. But what do you think is going to be going through their minds come Sunday night?
I mean, Minkah ain't tripping. Minkah like, man, I'm glad y'all did ship me. I got tired of sitting in the box as a box safety, and I'm sitting at 200 pounds. Y'all got me playing like an outside linebacker going against these damn guards. I'm cool with that. By the way, did y'all see that fat-ass contract I got in the offseason with the Pittsburgh Steelers? The one. And by the way, did y'all see the pros I made since I left y'all? Did y'all see the all-pros? All-pros I made since I left y'all? Man, I'm cool off of y'all. Y'all checked out the organization I'm dealing with the Runers and Coach T. Man, they say the grass ain't green. They lied because this grass is green as hell. I call it turf. So turf going to last through any weather. That's how Minkah looking at it. But for Coach Brian Flores, he like, oh, y'all got me effed up. It's a lot of stuff I done dealt with that organization. Man, I didn't like the organization coming towards the end of my career. I felt like I was the scapegoat. It's a few decisions I didn't make that I got blamed for what I made. Now Coach T didn't get another lifeline. And one thing I know for sure, two things was if we want to talk about football and what side I do know about, that's on that defensive side. Check my defense out. Check out what they're doing right now. Don't forget, that's still my defense. So when you look at Flores, it's like, okay, you look at the schedule when you come to the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Miami Dolphins is your Super Bowl. And I see if your game he's going for, that's coaching and getting his guys ready and asking his guys, hey, look, if it's only one favor, I'm asking for a linebacker crew. Or if he wants to stand up in front of the defense and be like, defense, it's only one favor I would ever ask y'all for. Please give me everything y'all got when we play the Miami Dolphins. And here's why. So, Minkah straight. Since he left, Minkah has upgraded from sitting in first class to going on privates. So now, Brian Flores, this is opportunity. This is time to shine. I know he's chomping at the bit.
Yeah, and I think that publicly they'll say everything correctly, but the way it ended with the Dolphins, with the lawsuit, spent the last 3 seasons there, in my opinion, helped turn a franchise around. And we are still going to see if they're going to get over that hump with new head coach Mike McDaniel, a hire we both like. But this is where I think Flores will help the Steelers because, okay, how do you slow down Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers last week? Flores spent 11 seasons as a coach with the Patriots. He's going to know some of Brady's tendencies. He spent the last 3 with Miami, so he's going to know a lot of the players on this Dolphins roster, in and out, what their strengths and weaknesses are, and how the Steelers can take advantage. So these 2 weeks, it's like maybe I shouldn't be surprised if Pittsburgh can hang. And I just think that's such an advantage for the Steelers considering Flores was the head coach of this team for the past 3 seasons.
What Coach Flores is bringing is valuable information that you can't get from a GM, that you can't get from a scout, that you can't get from other players. Because Coach Flores, he's looking at it from a head coach perspective. So when you look at it from a head coach perspective, you're looking at the big scheme of things. As a player, you'll just mention certain players. This certain player can do this. This certain player can do that. As a scout or a general manager, you just looking off your notes like, I had this positive or this negative on certain players. But when you want to talk about former head coaches, they have to look at schemes and how can we attack this scheme? What's the strength of this scheme and what's the weakness to this scheme? And that's exactly what Brian Flores did in Tampa when they played Tampa last week. And he's going to do the same thing this week as well against the Miami Dolphins.